So,
What did
Courier,
Cross say?
Cross wants to know, do you have any Elder Scrolls real life equivalents video?
Airlock. Open.
Do I
Also,
have an Elder
Egg-type has
Scrolls
left the
real life
ship.
equivalent video?
I guess, or I guess
No.
it's also
Integrity above
I
60%.
think it's like this rate, like this race in Elder Scrolls equals this race in real life thing.
Well,
Hull
yeah,
repaired.
yeah. I get
Integrity
what he's
above
going for there.
70%.
I
Because
mean, the
all,
Elder Scrolls, it's kind of a tricky thing. You could sort of say the Argonians are kind of like Mexicans,
but would you agree that
but
Dark Elves would be Arabs?
uh, no.
Hmm. What would the Dark Elves be then?
Curtis Yarvin.
Um, I I don't know, honestly, but I don't think they would be Arabs.
It's just an
The,
entire race of Mencius moldbug.
um, I mean, because like, okay, so like the Red Guard are literally Elder Scrolls Arabs,
Yeah.
except for except for the Red Guard do have like one cool quality, which is sword singers. Sword singers are fucking cool, but which if you don't know, sword singers in Elder Scrolls are they're like a special like warrior group within the Red Guard, and it's basically this is my wedding ring. My wedding ring allows me to pull my soul out of my body, shape it into a sword, and fucking kill you with it.
Yep. So typical, typical, edge lord D&D stuff. Gotcha.
Well, sort of, except for sword singers, if they like a powerful enough sword singer can use their soul sword to cut concepts instead of just things.
Oh, interesting. So they are
And
niggers then.
by that I mean like you as a sword singer could train and train and train for your whole life and become like an apex sword singer, and then sacrificing your own existence, you could use your soul sword to cut the concept of homosexuality out of existence, at which point no one will have ever been gay, no one will be gay, and no one is gay because gay is not a thing.
So you're saying. Now here's the question. So Paladin Whitesnake goes back in time, which makes him gay. If a sword singer were to then do as you suggested there, would that make him not gay, or would that prevent him from ever going back in time?
It would probably make him not gay, but technically Palinel was gay with options. But he was also a cyborg, so presumably the robot part of him is the part that was gay.
So he was Cantwell Borg. Gotcha.
Kinda, yeah.
Deep cut.
The difference, though, is that Palinel Whitestrake didn't end up with a bajillion diseases and did end up having a kid. With his,
How many
like,
times did Mr. Whitestrike end up with gonorrhea?
as far as we know, none.
And I'm sure he wasn't the target of an attempt to infect him with grids.
No, but he was the target of an attempt to infect him with an eldritch elf curse.
Did he have to
which-
take prep for that?
No, because he was so much of a baller that it only temporarily slowed him down.
Listen, nigga. You don't understand. I only did time travel. Only the robot part of the time travels is gay. The rest of me is straight. Therefore, your grids don't work on me.
Pretty much. Umaril the Unfeathered, which is the gay bow that the elves
That's pretty cool.
like cried into existence to protect them from him. They literally created a god to try to stop this guy from kicking all of their asses because they didn't know what else to do, and they also couldn't do anything else.
Hmm.
Anyway, so Umaril basically puts the Grid's curse on Palinel, and while he is Grid's cursed, Umaril's minions rip Palinel's body into pieces and scatter the pieces across the world. And that doesn't stop Palinel.
Interesting.
Because, like, 5 generations later, Palinel's severed head is an advisor to the great-great-granddaughter of the Empress whom he helped liberate from the elves. And he basically says to her, "So I see you don't have a husband. I was real good buddies with your great-great-great-great-grandma. Wanna fuck?" And she's like, "Yeah, okay." And she gets pregnant. Despite the fact that Palinel's body is not there, he is literally a severed head. But he's just that much of a Chad.
The thing
Plus,
is, we're having so much of a good conversation here. I'm gonna have to leave all this in the final recording.
like yeah, there's the whole he's gay with his like little apprentice guy thing, but it's kind of it's like heavily implied to be like Roman gay, where like because he's on top, he's not gay, and it's like a student teacher weird thing, which is
Okay,
not to say that
Cantwell.
it's okay or undisgusting. It's just that's kind of what it's implied to be.
Hmm. Was that episode of Family Guy where they had the rapture and it's like it turns out the one news guy was like it turns out that God is okay with gays so long as they're tops.
Basically, yeah. But yeah, and Palinel ends up doing the time travel thing because, like, Alicia, who is the slave queen, the empress of humanity, elected by all the other humans who are all enslaved by the high elves, she basically, like, prays to the gods and is like, "Man, these fucking kikes, man. Like, gods, I beseech thee, can we do something about these kikes? Oh lords, these fucking kikes." And the gods go, "Neat, here's a cyborg with a laser cannon hand from the future."
Nice.
And that cyborg is Palinel. And you might be wondering, where does the cyborg with a laser cannon thing come from? And in the book The Song of Palinel, Palinel is described as A, having a glowing red gem embedded in the center of his chest, which is like metal, and B, one of his hands is described as being made of a killing light that strikes down anyone unfortunate enough to look upon it.
I mean, this sounds like a cyborg to me.
Yeah, so like this nigga is literally Mega Man Terminator.
Nice. Elder Scrolls, Mega Man Terminator.
Also, if you don't like Khajiit, good news. Palinel kills a couple million of them before someone can finally tap him on the shoulder and go, "Hey, those aren't elves." And Palinel's response to that is to go, "Wait, shit, really? Fuck, my bad, okay." And then go back to killing elves.
Dude. Oh, damn. Yeah, so I'm definitely keeping all this in because I actually saw something where the Sky Oblivion team actually recently released some new gameplay trailer footage, and it's looking pretty good.
Also, fun bit of Elder Scrolls trivia that may be a bit disturbing to some. The nature of male Khajiit junk is a very serious, heated debate within the fandom.
Is it about whether or not they have spines?
It's about whether or not it's a cat wang, yeah.
Yeah.
Because on the one hand, in-game books up until Oblivion describe a encounter between Berenzia, who's like a dark elf, like warrior queen lady,
Yeah.
and a Khajiit. Yeah, and like there's 2 lines in the books about her that are removed from Oblivion onward, where basically one says that she's like sore after an encounter with this Khajiit friend of hers, and the Khajiit basically is like, well, I mean, you know, it's spines, what do you expect? And those lines are removed in later editions of the books. And also, some of the writers have come out and said, like, no, that is not the case. But the thing is, you know, A, the books were in there for so damn long, and B, that is original lore by Michael Kirkbride, who is like the arch lore nigga, or at least was until he left Elder Scrolls Bethesda. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which, I mean, it's just as well. I mean, I've seen things that apparently even, like, people that working for Bethesda were celebrating the whole Charlie Kirk thing, you know? Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is we need to take the cat penis side of the debate.
Yes.
Works
We
for
got
me.
Data Sharp minefield right there.